All right, with Joseph gone and out of the way, what a perfect time to talk about the cars that make this country go.
I still think we should call Joey and check up on him. That's what friends are for. To be there for friends in need because you got a friend in me, partner.
I'm still in shock with what happened to Joe during our Cheez-It tier list. That crooked fraud, Nixon really slimed out our boy like that.
I'm about to poop my diaper.
You're about to be even more scared in a few seconds. Tag 'em and bag 'em, boys.
Wait, what? What?
FBI, open up!
Oh, what? No, 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 no!
What a tornado!
We secured the package. What do we do with it now, boss?
Good work, boys. Now take him behind bars where that communist hippie rat belongs.
Sleepy Joe is a grown 83-year-old man. He can handle his own, so stop worrying. None of you checked up on me when I went to jail for like 15 minutes back in 2023.
Well, that's different because you're Donnie and this is Joey.
I'm sorry, but ain't no one want to visit your sorry ass in jail, Donnie.
Oh, wow, what a load of crap. Well, at least I made millions off of my mugshot merch and memorabilia.
I don't think I want to even do this car tier list with you guys today because it doesn't feel the same without Joey.
Well, we still got to make it happen, George, because this is for our 2-channel members. King Jack's Gaming 420 and JPG's 67/Real Diddy Saw.
Shout out to King Jack's Gaming and JPG for the wonderful video idea of ranking popular car brands.
Yeah, thank you, and shout out to both JPG and King Jack's Gaming for this video idea. We hope you enjoy it.
Oh, great, who's calling me?
Oh my gosh, is it Joey?
I doubt it, but it's a weird-looking number, too. I don't know about this one. It may be an Indian scam call.
Stop being a bitch and answer the phone, Donald.
Zip it, Gabo! I'm answering it not because of you, but because I'm gonna tell them to screw off. Hello? Why don't you delete this number and get lost, you piece of
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
What's my name again? Oh, yeah, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr.
an inmate at Florida Correctional Institution.
Oh my gosh, it's actually Joey.
Hey, it's our boy.
Damn it! Why is he calling my phone?
This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
I swear if this phone call charges me money, I'm
To
gonna...
accept charges, press 1.
Stop being cheap. Accept it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, whatever. Just this
To
one
reduce
time.
charges, thank you for using T-Netics. You may start the conversation now.
Hello, does this work?
Joey, is it really you, partner?
Oh my gosh, Georgie, I miss you guys.
I miss you too, partner. Are you okay? How are you holding up?
It's been really, really bad. I've been...
Shut up! You deserve to be in there. You have no excuse for what you did, you crooked felon.
Hey.
Ignore Donnie. He's just being a douchebag, bro.
Hey, Barry, you owe me $500 from our Cheez-It tier list because you said that you bet $500 that I was freaking out over nothing.
Ah, shit. I forgot about that. Well, I'll give it to you after you get out of prison. That's if you get out, of course. Hey.
No, just put it on my books.
Be careful what you wish for, Joseph, because right before the CIA raided your house, you literally said you wished to not hear my voice anymore, and your wish came true.
Oh, give me a break. You're lucky you were in jail for only like 5 minutes. You don't know what it's like in here.
Oh, shut up! You're literally a president, so you can pardon yourself.
Oh, yeah, he's got a point, Joey.
That means Joey can get out of prison. Yay!
Damn it! I shouldn't have opened my mouth.
I'm going to pardon myself from all the charges against me, especially the aggravated assault and mayhem charges I got from biting that CIA agent's finger off.
Dog, we literally heard you do that over Nixon's mic. Like, what the heck was going on, bro?
It's because
Hey, boss, this old man just bit one of our agent's fingers off. We're gonna need more agents and medics on site. The senior citizen is apeshit crazy.
God damn it!
Those CIA rats manhandled me like I was America's most wanted. All I did was lick stupid ice cream inside of Walmart. It's not like I murdered somebody.
And didn't they put a muzzle on you as well? I heard Nixon give the command to do so.
Put a muzzle on that dog like Hannibal Lecter.
Roger.
Yes, they did. That shit hurted, man.
And didn't they take your mugshot, partner?
Unfortunately, they did.
Oh, show us!
No, it's so embarrassing.
It's not cash money like my mugshot, that's for sure. I made millions off of it.
Wait, you made millions of dollars off of your mugshot?
Yep. One of the best business decisions was me getting arrested. I would do it again just for the money.
Okay, time to share my mugshot to the world then. Here you go.
Oh my tarnation!
Wow, you look fucked.
Ha! Are you seriously holding an ice cream cone? I'm not surprised.
Hey, I said to them if I don't get an ice cream cone, I wasn't gonna cooperate with them.
Poor Joey. That's the saddest mugshot I've ever seen.
The saddest part is my cold prison cell. The air smells like armpit, and I've dropped the soap like 10 times already. I don't think I can last another day here with Tyrone and Reequeeze in the shower.
Yeah, we didn't need to know that.
Donnie, now do you feel like a piece of crap for snitching on Joey?
Oh, be quiet. I don't regret what I did. Now, can we start this car brands tier list already?
Oh, wow. You're making a car tier list without me. That's crazy since I love cars.
Let's actually start the tier list with Joey right now.
I mean, yeah, we can start, but I have no idea if that collect call will last the entire tier list.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's currently charging Donnie as we speak.
Wait, what? I'm ending the call then. I'm not trying to spend money on Joseph.
No. Please don't hang up. I'm super lonely and depressed in here.
Oh, come on, Donnie. Stop being a greedy crab and let's just talk to Joey. You're a freaking billionaire.
Oh, whatever. I'm only allowing it until the time runs out. Then you're done.
All right, let's get started with the beloved Toyota, which is a Japanese car brand that was founded in 1937.
I really love Toyotas. I owned a few of them in my later senior citizen years.
Toyotas are really affordable and super reliable. They are probably the most reliable car brand in the history of all car brands.
It's also a very recognizable name around the world, with some very well-known cars from the RAV4, Tacoma, the Tundra, Corolla, and of course the Camry and Donald's favorite, the Prius.
Ugh! Screw that soccer mom car. That stupid Prius is hideous and should be banished out of existence.
Come on, bro. A Prius is actually eco-friendly and very good for the environment.
Prius? More like Prius.
I'd rather take the soccer mommy in the car rather than the car itself.
Plus that I want my MPG commercial back then in the early 2010s was iconic.
Prius PHV qualifies for California's HOV sticker. Toyota, let's go places.
Toyotas are an excellent value for the price you pay, which the pricing is very affordable, especially for first-time car owners.
I know a guy who has a 2001 Camry, and he has like 400,000 miles on it, and it's his daily driving car.
Sheesh, that's insane. And right below that is a guy with a 99 Camry with 490,000 miles. Damn, bro, that goes to show the power of a Japanese car brand.
Even though I'm all for American car brands, the Japanese were cooking with Toyota. I'll give them that. They are very fuel efficient, they drive smoothly, and are super reliable, which is the best part, so I'm putting Toyota into the legendary tier.
Those Asian car brands are overpowered. But what do you guys think of cars not sold in America, like Holden, the entire Renault group, or Daihatsu?
I'm surprised you even know what those car brands are with your demented brain. But who cares about those since they aren't American? It doesn't matter to me.
I think Holden is cool, especially the Commodores.
Well, they are dead and they are a glorified Chevrolet to me, and the Renault cars aren't even that interesting. The Dacia Logan is pretty cool though. Alpine only has 2 cars and Daihatsus are only sold in Japan but are too small.
Guys, I can't see the tier list, so, what's the next car brand we're ranking?
It's good old Honda, Joey.
Oh, nice. Another Japanese car brand. Did you guys know that Honda actually started as a motorcycle company, and now they're the largest motorcycle manufacturer in the world?
Not gonna lie, I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised either.
The major Honda models are, of course, the Civic, the Accord, the CR-V, and the Odyssey.
Ah, the good old Honda shitfic. They're literally everywhere because the Civic is one of the most sold cars in the entire world.
Hondas are very fuel efficient and simplistic at its core. The interiors are nothing too crazy, but they're generally comfortable and nothing to complain about.
And I'm not lying when I say this, but one time I saw a YouTube video about this guy's Honda Accord hitting 1,000,000 miles.
Now that's absurd. Just get another car already.
That's literally outlandish, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, partner.
There's a reason why Honda is the largest engine manufacturer on Earth. They not only make engines for cars, but also for boats, generators, lawn equipment, and even aircraft. Honda, just as a brand, is a juggernaut, and they make reliable cars, so they're going into the legendary tier.
All right, what's the next car brand, guys?
It's stupid and lame, Hyundai. They're actually a Korean company that was founded in 1967.
6'7".
Oh, zip it with those stupid 6'7" jokes. That joke is dead.
Hyundai makes decent-looking cars. They weren't so good back then in the 80s and 90s, though, but as of recently, they have improved a lot.
I don't even know any Hyundai models at the top of my head. It's just not a car brand I pay attention to.
Those cars are actually underrated, in my opinion. Too bad they have ugly interiors, though.
The exteriors, as of lately, have very distinctive designs that are actually quite nice.
There's not much to say about Hyundais, so I'm just gonna place them in the good tier. since it's not a terrible car brand by any means.
All right, next up is Elon Musk's Tesla, which seems to be hated more than loved by people.
I don't even know how to drive a Tesla. It's way too confusing with that iPad in the middle.
I'm not much of a fan of electric vehicles because I love that raw and mean sound of a hefty engine inside of an F-150.
I find it really odd how silent these Teslas can be, especially when you first get into the car and drive it off. But stupid Elon forced me to make these Teslas the exclusive supplier of electric vehicles for the entire federal government.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was back on the vegetable tier list. All for Elon and his nerdy gang to hack into Obama's security cameras.
Ah, hell. I remember that bullcrap. Ain't no way.
It is what it is. You know, after Elon pulled up to the White House with a Cybertruck and a few other Teslas, I actually did buy a red Model 3. Should I get in?
Get in.
You want my notes?
Yeah.
They gave me notes. I said, I'm not Biden. I don't need notes.
I'll take one.
Wow. That's beautiful. This is a different panel than I've had. Everything's computer. This is really amazing.
Is the president going to get wrapped in gold?
Think Biden could get into that car? I don't know. I did buy one of these. I mean, look, in terms of imagination, I think I have a great imagination. Who else but this guy would design this, and everybody on the road is looking at it? It's amazing, actually. As soon as I saw it, I said, that is the coolest design.
But didn't you and Elon have that falling out on Twitter, though?
Oh yeah, I remember that big bombshell of a tweet. Elon was off his rockers that day.
Then, the very next week, Elon backpedaled. And that's only because the FBI, the CIA, and Homeland Security all forced him to apologize. Or else we would ban Teslas worldwide.
After that tweet about you, what happened to the Teslas he gave you and you bought at the White House?
Oh yeah, I sold that shit in a BOGO deal in a heartbeat on OfferUp for $5.
You did what to my precious Teslas? How dare you disrespect my name and brand like that?
Oh, you're in big trouble now, Donnie.
You're cooked, dog.
Do you think I care? All I said about your Teslas were a lie to make myself look good for the media. You're a backstabber and a man-child baby. Just look at you. That's all you are.
Wait, can Elon hear me too? Hello?
You're the backstabbing piece of lard that betrayed my trust first, only if people knew the half of it. And yes, Joseph, I can hear you. Unfortunately.
Hey, Elon, I just wanted to say that your cars are way too hard to drive, and you should make similar and simple cars like my good old 51 Studebaker Champion. That Studebaker was actually the first car I owned as a teenager back in the 50s.
Nobody asked what your first car was, Joseph.
This isn't the Great Depression, old man. This is the future, and Tesla is the future, especially with my robo-taxis and, of course, my robo-van.
Screw your dystopian iRobot wannabe dream. That's all just a fairy tale, and nobody is actually gonna buy those ugly cars.
You're not my target audience, you fool. Go back to swinging failed golf puck shots and overcook with your swap meat-ass tanning beds.
Oh, shut up! You're a piece of shit just like how your cars are a piece of shit.
But the Tesla Roadster is most definitely not a piece of shit by any means.
I'm not gonna lie, partner. Even though I don't rock with EVs, I actually would buy a Roadster because it looks super sleek.
Oh, why thank you, Mr. President. The Roadster is a personal favorite of mine. Just wait till I release them to the public in a few years.
So guys, what tier are we putting Tesla into?
Awful tier. Screw Teslas.
You best not do that, Donald. We have a damn contract that you can't break.
Does it sound like I care anymore?
It's just a fact that Teslas are the best deal and best cars on the planet. Nobody does it like me. We have the safest and sexiest cars on the road. Plus, the motors we produce are simple and extremely durable, and we constantly release software updates to better the Tesla experience with every single model.
I have seen some really cool videos with the autopilot driving across an entire state and even the entire country. It sure is impressive.
I'm not gonna cap. Love it or hate it, Teslas are genuinely a really good car that's perfect for these modern times, and I may get hate for this, but I'm all for Tesla.
Why, thank you, Abunga. And just for that, I'll be sure to take you out to dinner. But I'm putting my car into the only tier that it deserves, which is legendary.
Oof, I don't know about that one. I would say good at best, but that's just me, though.
Ha! In your face, Donald. How about you try making a best-selling car now, you chump?
Oh, shut up, Elon. Tesla can kiss my orange ass.
Says the guy who owns a Cybertruck gifted from Aiden Ross with your failed assassination attempt literally wrapped on the truck.
Check out this wrap and let me know your honest thoughts.
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible.
Go to the front. This is how you open it up.
It is incredible.
Yeah, it is. I'll get on the other side.
Different kind of a guy.
Now this is cool.
It's very good.
I've never even seen you in a car before.
Not too many. Now that is the only Tesla I'll drive because it has me on it.
You're such a pathetic narcissist, Donald.
All right, the next car brand to rank is Ford, which is my type of car.
Oh, I love the Ford Focus. I've driven it to Cold Stone like a gazillion times.
That's an ugly and garbage discontinued car. Shut up, Joseph.
The Ford Focus was actually a really good car, just like the good old F-150, Explorer, Bronco, and Mustang.
Don't only think I'm a fan of electric cars, because I actually love the typical engine car. I owe a lot to Henry Ford because he helped revolutionize manufacturing with the moving assembly line in 1913, and he really helped shape the American auto industry.
Ford is a true American brand. It doesn't get more American than this.
Especially those beautiful F-150s. I bought like 3 of those F-150 King Ranches for my farm, and I absolutely love riding in them.
Y'all are tweaking because the Ford Model T is the best Ford out there. It's one of my favorite cars of all time.
Are you talking about that old-looking carriage thing from 1908?
Hell yes, I am. I remember driving in that back in the day. Now that's a true car right there, fellas.
Stop rage baiting. That car is terrible.
You think it's bad because your fat ass would break the car the moment you step foot inside of it.
Good one, Joe. The max speed it would go with Donald, and it would be 5 miles per hour.
Ha ha ha, stupid Donnie.
I'm gonna hang up on you right now.
No, please no. I'm gonna be lonely.
Then zip it.
You know what? I just remembered that I first learned to drive in a 1970s Ford Granada, and that shit handled terribly. Like it may be the worst car Detroit ever built. You couldn't go over 80 without it starting to shake on you.
Those are the worst kind of cars that shake at high speeds. Very scary, but good thing my cars don't do that.
All right, partners. I'm putting Ford into the legendary tier because of the cultural impact it's had, the dominant truck lineup, and the historic importance Ford has had since its inception.
Chevrolet is the next car brand to rank. And this is yet again another American car brand, and it originated in the ghetto, Detroit, Michigan.
You know, my father gave me a 67 Corvette Stingray for my wedding gift, and I actually raced the former United States Secretary of State in that car.
That's definitely a lie. No way you actually know how to drive.
No, I'm being serious. Somebody pull up a video of it.
Joseph Biden racing in a Corvette? There's actually no shot.
Your ass probably almost lost control.
Hey, man, I took no chances and clenched my butthole real good after flooring the gas.
Gross! And oh, look what I found. Another video of Joseph and his 67 Stingray.
I used to think I was a pretty good driver. I didn't get a chance to flat shift in the second. I was afraid I'd go through those guys. I love this car. Nothing but incredible memories. Every time I get in, I think of my dad and Bo. God, can my dad drive a car? Oof. The thing I like most is the setup right here. And you feel like you're in complete control. This is just boom. Now, you can stand in the front here. This is iconic industry.
You're not a good driver at all. You literally almost crashed into a tree.
You shouldn't even be driving. If I ever see you on the road, I'm cutting you off and getting off the road before you crash into me.
Oh, give me a break. You're a senior citizen too, so you shouldn't be...
You have 30 seconds remaining on this collect call.
Oh, no! 30 seconds! Damn it!
Ha! Looks like no more Joseph Biden in 30 seconds.
It's okay. I'm willing to buy Joe 10 more minutes if necessary.
Hell no! Don't pay for him!
Yes, please, pay for me. Reload my balance. Please. I don't want to be in prison anymore.
Well, you can just abuse your own power, dummy. Just pardon your own self unless Donnie revokes it and sends you back for twice as long.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I'll do that today.
You have 15 seconds remaining on this collect call.
Oh, no. Guys, I'm scared.
It's okay, Joey. Don't freak out.
But I want to finish this tier list with you guys. I really love cars so much.
Sorry, Joe, but maybe next time, man. Maybe next time we'll do a ranking of luxury car brands and you can fully be there.
Oh, yes. Please.
You have 5 seconds remaining on this collect call.
Ha! So long, loser!
Don't forget to write me letters. Please don't forget about me.
This collect call has ended. Would you like to continue for $1 per minute?
Fuck no! I'm not continuing the call. I'm saving my money.
You're cheaper than Mr. Krabs Donald. Get out of my sight.
What the? Did the phone operator just roast me?
Damn, that's a first and honestly well-deserved.
For real, but all right, back to Chevy. I don't think they're reliable cars at all. I don't mind the Silverado, but my experience has been very bad with them just constantly taking it to get maintenance.
At least Chevy gave us the iconic Camaro, which unfortunately it's now discontinued, so F in the chat for Bumblebee.
I kind of like how the Camaro is coming back as an EV though. It may not be the most popular thing ever, but they actually look quite nice in my opinion, but my Tesla is still superior.
You're actually high for saying that. The OG Camaro is a work of art, especially the 69, and of course the 75.
If you think the Camaro is a work of art, you haven't even seen the glorious cars they made in the 50s like this 3100 and the sleek Style Line, which looks like a gangsta's car.
I need to find that Style Line and buy it ASAP. But I'm gonna put Chevrolet into the good tier since they're nothing too over the top. but not that bad either.
Give me a minute, I have to answer this FaceTime.
Get your ass back home and wash these dishes, Elon.
Oh my gosh, Mom, okay. I don't know why you can't walk.
Ha! Even the richest man in the world is a loser, baby!
Man, oh man, partner. Looking at those old classic cars is reminding me of my very first car I owned, which surprisingly, it wasn't a horse. It was a '65 Triumph TR4, which I drove a lot back in my college days.
That's a good pick for your first car. I actually would buy it.
Oh, that also reminds me of a Pontiac Lehman's that my dad let me drive in the 60s as well.
A Pontiac? Sheesh, that's one of those defunct car brands that basically ceased to exist.
I loved driving that Triumph and Pontiac so much back in the day. I felt like the meanest cowboy in town.
That's a nice car, Towers. Pontiacs remind me of the one Walter White drove in Breaking Bad. The ugly-ass looking Pontiac Aztec.
That car is iconic only because it was in Breaking Bad, but so is that 2006 Pontiac Solstice. Any guesses on what movie this car is from?
That's Jazz, dog! Obviously, the original Transformers from 2007. Ripped to the homie Jazz. Megatron really slimed Brody out with no remorse.
Anyways, Mazda is the next car brand to rank, and it was founded in 1920 in Hiroshima, Japan.
I feel like it really depends on which Mazda you get a bang for your buck. I know the most popular ones are the Mazda 3, the CX-5, and of course the ugly, nerdy-looking Miata.
Hey, be nice to the Miata. You're gonna piss off those Miata fanatics.
Not gonna cap. That is one fugly car.
I'm sorry, but that car is a piece of crap. The newer models look way better and cleaner than those old fugly ones.
Hey man, at least I have some respect for that car. But the one thing I quite like about Mazdas is how high quality and sleek the interiors usually are.
That's one thing I give them credit for. They usually have premium materials found in their non-luxury models, which is a plus for sure.
I know that Mazda focuses heavily on the driving feel, and it's very noticeable because they have excellent steering and handling.
The MX-5 Miata is considered one of the best driver's cars ever made, and the best-selling two-seat sports car in history. So take back what you said about it.
No, I don't think I will.
Mazdas are generally really reliable and provide a wonderful driving experience, so I'm going to place it into the legendary tier.
The next car brand on our list is the infamous Nissan, which is yet again another Asian car brand, which was founded in 1933 in Yokohama, Japan.
Oh, there goes Elon. But yeah, Nissan has some of the most historical, famous, and iconic cars like the Nissan Skyline R34, the GTR, and the Z Series.
And of course, you have your normal run-of-the-mill cars like the Nissan Altima, the Sentra, the Rogue, and the Pathfinder.
I want to give Nissan praise, but I simply can't anymore because their reliability and reputation has declined heavily in the past 15 to 20 years.
I agree, partner. The older Nissans from the 90s and early 2000s were very durable and reliable, but many of the modern models have that annoying CVT transmission failure, which costs a lot to get repaired.
Older Nissans frequently exceeded over 200,000 miles easily, but nowadays with the newer cars, that ain't happening cheap.
Their cars are usually comfortable and their sports cars are beautiful, but that doesn't make up for their usual day-to-day driving cars they put out now, so I'm going to kindly place Nissan into the mid-tier.
I think this picture sums up the state of Nissan. If anybody can guess which movie this is from, you're an OG.
Still gotta love the Nissan Skyline GTR R34 that Paul Walker drove in Fast and Furious. That car will never get old. Rest in peace to Paul. Rest easy, partner.
Coming up next is Mitsubishi, which the actual company itself was founded in 1870, but it wasn't until 1917 where they started making cars.
Yet again, this is another Japanese brand, and you don't really hear much about Mitsubishi nowadays because it's part of a bygone era.
Mitsubishi isn't as prominent as it was during the 80s and 90s, but they still make cars today, but they're overshadowed by the mainstream car brands.
Some well-known Mitsubishi models are the Lancer Evolution, the Pajero/Montero, and of course the iconic Eclipse from Fast and Furious, which, not to brag or anything, but I actually had the Hot Wheels version of this.
Low-key, that toy car is gas, but the real-life version of the car is even more gas.
Now, what was gas was those humongous box TVs Mitsubishi made. Does anybody remember those?
Of course I do. That was the shit back then to have in your house.
The downside was that it was heavy as hell. It took an entire SEAL Team 6 to carry that crap in your house, and once you got it in your house, you would put it in the right spot, and it would not move for decades.
They also were really pricey, but nowadays they're dirt cheap because nobody wants them.
Those TVs will forever hold a special place in my cowboy heart, though. But overall, I think Mitsubishi doesn't really do anything too special. Sure, it's a nostalgic brand, but honestly, I'm going to place it into the mid-tier.
Now we have Volkswagen to rank, and Volkswagen is like the kid who didn't get invited to play with the cool German brands at recess. But did you guys know that Volkswagen owns Lamborghini?
What in tarnation? I didn't even know that.
It's surprising, but this is normal for car companies to have their own separate luxury brands that are just subsidiaries of the main brand.
That's how business works. But the name Volkswagen literally means people's car. And this really is a people's car because they made one of the most iconic cars of all time, which is the Beetle.
Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on what you think about the Beetle, Volkswagen officially ended production of them in July of 2019, so rip to the homie, the Beetle.
I've probably seen like thousands of those Beetles in just about every color of the rainbow on the road since the 50s.
I remember every time the family and I were on the road and we'd see one of those little Beetle cars, someone would yell, "Punch buggy!" and I'd punch my brother in the back seat. But if he spotted it first, he'd yell, "Punch buggy!" and punch me before I even had the chance to react.
Oh yeah, I remember doing that too. It was like a little competition every car ride. We just would be staring out the windows the whole time, just waiting to see one first.
The Beetle is a hideous car, but I'll admit, the ones from the 60s are tremendous looking, and especially the original 1938 Volkswagen Beetle Type 1.
The sleek black and chrome colors give me the vibe of Spider-Man Noir. That's definitely a car he would drive.
And you can't forget all the different iterations of Bumblebee since the 80s with his Beetle car mode.
Both Bumblebee and the Beetle are very iconic, but Volkswagen does have other well-known models such as the Golf, the Jetta, and the Tiguan.
I actually quite like the Jetta. It's a very clean-looking car with a nice interior and actually is pretty smooth on the road.
Nah, bro, it's all about my Choom wagon that the Choom gang and I used to hotbox in. That Volkswagen bus carried me and the gang throughout our teenage years. We had so many memories together in the wagon.
You stupid delinquent pothead! That's all you did, huh? Just smoke your brain cells away in that mini bus?
Hell yeah, bro. When we used to smoke that precious Pacalolo in the Choom wagon, all the windows were rolled up so that no smoke would blow out and go to waste. When the pot was gone, we tilted our heads back and sucked in the last bit of smoke from the ceiling because wasting good bud smoke was not tolerated.
You sure were a hippie back then, Barry, with that afro and everything. And every single hippie drove around in that bus in the 60s and 70s. It was like their second home.
The bus is pure nostalgia every time you look at it. I can hear the memories and laughs in those photos.
And also the smell of those dang hippies.
Not gonna cap, just for that alone, I'm putting Volkswagen into the good tier.
Are you gonna get the futuristic electric version of that Volkswagen bus, Barry?
Hell no! That is a disgrace to the original.
Did you see that people have Scooby-fied into the Mystery Machine? I'm not gonna lie, I would actually buy that only for the looks.
Hold up now. They're kind of cooking with that one, and the interior ain't so bad either. I may have a change of heart with this one, but still, nothing will beat the OG van.
Now let's move on to BMW, which was founded in 1916 in Germany, and they originally produced aircraft engines during World War I.
From bombing the skies to bombing your bank account, progress.
Yeah, man, BMWs are super expensive to take care of, and just in general, they're really beautiful cars from the 3 Series, the 5 Series, the M3, and of course the X5.
BMWs are just not built to last, but darn, they are luxuriously awesome.
BMWs once had a reputation for declining reliability as they aged, but over the last 10 years or so, they gradually improved and strengthened their reliability.
But is it really worth the gamble for the price?
It's hit or miss, honestly, but hey, if you can afford it, you can afford it, and just go for it. I'm gonna put them into the good tier, and next up is Audi.
This is another German car brand, and they were founded in 1909, which is before the Titanic.
The only Audi I really care about is the Audi R8. That is a glorious looking car and the one I had Franklin choose on the first mission.
That's the only correct choice, bro. I'm choosing the Obey 9F every single time.
I remember in Transformers 2, Sideways was actually an Audi R8, but unfortunately he barely got any screen time because in the beginning of the movie, he got sliced in half by Sideswipe.
Sideswipe is a badass, bro. Too bad we barely see him do anything in the Transformers movies aside from the third one. But now this is making me want to make a tier list ranking both the Decepticons and Autobots.
Maybe one day, but back to Audi, they offer some great vehicles, but their reliability is honestly unpredictable. For every satisfied owner, there's often someone who has faced constant issues that have made holes in their wallet.
Their cars generally perform well during the first few years, but once they reach around 5 to 6 years old, electrical problems, engine troubles, and oil leaks become increasingly frequent.
I want to place the Audi into a higher tier, but Audis aren't something to rely on despite their looks. so I'm going to place Audi into the good tier.
Coming up next is the prestigious Mercedes, which is yet again another German car brand that is extra classy, with their stunning and luxurious interiors. Just behold your eyes on the sharp and sophisticated interior of the S-Class.
Wow, that is like entering into your very own private jet.
You feel fully pampered each time you step through the door of a Mercedes. But not gonna lie though, I'm gonna choose quality over class every time.
Wrong! It's always class over quality. You can't make me hate a Mercedes.
I agree with Barry on that one. Even though they are sharp-looking cars, Mercedes generally don't hold up well over time and often develop ongoing issues once their warranty expires.
Shut up about the warranty. If you're broke, then don't buy it.
Don't hate the truth. The overall reliability is fairly low, and this is especially true for their newer cars, with electric models in particular prone to persistent electrical problems.
Does it sound like I care? Why don't you tell that to Soundwave? He'll kidnap your ass like he did to Carly from Dark of the Moon.
Okay, that AMG SLS was sick, partner. I'll give you that. And I don't know if this is true or not, but when Mercedes found out that their car was being used as a villain role in Transformers 3, they were really pissed towards Michael Bay.
Soundwave being an AMG SLS was a fitting choice. I love those doors, bro, but it still don't make up for their reliability, so I'm gonna place Mercedes into the mid-tier.
Wrong! The disrespect is crazy! You don't know what you're talking about. I'm changing that and putting it into the good tier.
Only if it makes you stop crying like a baby. Sheesh, dog.
All right, the next car brand is Dodge. And the one car I really like is the Dodge Viper.
Nah, bro, it's all about the Gooner car. If you know, you know.
Screw anything, Dodge. Yeah, it may be an American brand, but their cars don't last for shit.
Dodges are very popular here in the States, especially for those muscle car fanatics, but their reliability are generally below average and mixed.
They use cheap materials for their interiors and often have transmission and electrical issues, which is a pain.
Plus, some models eat up gas like Joey eats his ice cream. I want to rank Dodge higher, but it's gonna go into the mid-tier.
Jeeps are ugly. Ugliest car ever. Nothing will justify a Jeep, especially a doorless Jeep. Like, what's the point of locking your Jeep if it has no doors?
Damn, dog! I thought you would be supportive of Jeep because of its mark in American history.
I give praise for Jeep for the help in the war, but that's it. Nothing about Jeep is good in any way. They are a waste of metal that can be used for better things. I'm putting Jeep into the awful tier.
Wow, Donnie, you're not gonna explain why? At least give reasons why Jeep isn't good.
No explanation needed. My tier list, my rules. Now let's move on to GMC, which General Motors actually manufactures our presidential vehicles, like our limousine, aka the Beast.
We'll talk about the Beast later when we get to Cadillac, but GMC primarily focuses on trucks and SUVs like the Sierra, the Canyon, the Acadia, the Hummer, and of course, the iconic Yukon.
The Yukon is an awesome family car. It's such a comfortable car to be in because the interior is fantastic.
Yukons are nice, but I think they may be a little bit overrated.
You're geeking, bro. Those Yukons are fire. Aside from that, GMCs surprisingly have received many poor reliability ratings, and the same is even for their electric models, which rank among the lowest in dependability and are frequently reported to have ongoing problems.
Even though they make very eye-catching cars, they have consistently produced low-quality cars for many years and don't appear to put much effort into fixing the issues. So because of that, I'm gonna place them into the mid-tier.
Ironhide wouldn't be too happy about that since bro is a modified GMC Top Kick, which that truck is super beefy and badass. Aside from that, there's a lot more better cars you can get that are not from GMC.
Next up is Lexus, which was created by Toyota to compete with European luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes, and it worked really well.
Lexus has a reputation for owners keeping their cars for a very long time, which boosts brand loyalty. So I think that's something to keep note of.
Every Lexus model boasts exceptional build quality and can easily reach 200,000 miles with just routine maintenance. And unlike many other luxury brands and repairs, aren't insanely expensive.
Simply put, if you want a combination of luxury and dependability, Lexus is unmatched. It's no surprise since they're a Japanese car brand made from Toyota, so they are easily going into the legendary tier.
The next car brand to rank is the
garbage, trash, junk, waste, scrap metal. Whenever I see a Fiat, I just want to barf my brains out. I'm putting it into the awful tier.
Don't you think you're being a little too harsh on Fiat?
No! When they make stuff like this, it disgusts me. The Fiat Topolino is the ugliest car ever. It should be banished from existence. Like, why the hell is a rope used as a door?
I think it's actually a pretty rad car. I would drive that around like a golf cart, partner.
You would never see me driving that in my golf courses.
Yeah, because your fat ass can't even fit inside of it along with any Fiat.
Zip it!
Chrysler is next up, and if you ever feel like an idiot, just remember that someone in 2002 bought a PT Cruiser for $20,000.
This also is truly one of the ugliest cars known to mankind. I will never set foot in that car.
The Chrysler 300 is the drug dealer car that everybody uses in the hood. When you see that thing pulling up, you know a pimp is coming out of the car.
Chrysler was once one of the big three American automakers, alongside Ford and General Motors, but it quickly fell off and became irrelevant. So I'm going to put them into the mid-tier.
Now let's talk about Cadillac and our presidential limousine, which is known as Cadillac One, or the Beast.
I honestly miss riding in this limo, partner. It felt like a mobile bunker on wheels that protected me everywhere I went.
It literally was a bunker, bro. The doors alone on this car are 700 pounds each, 8 inches thick, that is layered with military steel, ceramic plates, and Kevlar mesh that could stop a .50 caliber bullet at point-blank range.
Even I can barely open the doors on my own. The doors are like bank vault doors.
And fun fact, Cadillac One weighs the same as 50 grizzly bears, which is 20,000 pounds.
The features this behemoth has is an armored fuel tank, encrypted satellite phone, military-grade armor, medical supplies including extra blood, night vision cameras, shotgun, tear gas cannons, blast-resistant, bullet and puncture-resistant tires.
Each limo costs around $1.5 million each and was designed to protect, not attack. It's the most protected vehicle ever built.
Check out this video about our limo if you want to find out about what goes on behind the scenes with that car, because it's more that meets the eye.
Other than our decked-out, overpowered limousine, Cadillac has some insanely snazzy interiors. Just look at the Escalade interior, the CT5 interior, and the XT5 interior.
All of those cars are really eye-catching and super comfy, especially, of course, the good old Cadillac Escalade, which is a retired grandpa's car.
Cadillac is a bit of a mixed bag when it comes down to reliability. Some of their long-standing gas-powered models perform reasonably well, but the Escalade often struggles with engine problems.
While the designs are appealing, owning one that delivers consistently reliable, long-term performance can be quite a gamble. But honestly, I say it's worth that risk and going into the good tier.
Now let's move on to Subaru, which of course is a Japanese brand and is of course well known for rally racing.
Honestly, the rally history with Subaru Imprezas are the best out there. They were legendary rally monsters that won 6 championships in the WRC.
Colin McRae was definitely one of the best when it came to the Impreza. Rest in peace to Colin. He was amazing at what he did and will forever be remembered as a champ.
Obviously, the WRX is a fan favorite, but the BRZ is a dope-ass car as well.
Subaru has experienced its share of issues in the past, but over the last decade, the brand has made major improvements in reliability to the point that there really aren't any models in their lineup that stand out as bad.
They've refined and improved their vehicles so much that they now rank among the most reliable cars available on the market. So I'm going to put Subaru into the good tier.
Our next car brand to rank is Kia, and there is quite literally no redeeming factor about them. They get stolen like no tomorrow, and their cars are ugly, especially the Kia Soul.
Honestly, Kia just doesn't stand out to me. I feel like every other car brand does everything better than Kia, so I'm gonna slap them into the awful tier.
Next up is the tremendous Porsche. These cars are truly impeccable, and you can't forget about the Porsche George W. Bush Edition, aka the 911.
Hey! Not funny, man. I knew you were going to say that about the Porsche 911.
The Porsche 911s are terrific. So terrific that the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS was previously the production car world record holder for the Nürburgring Nordschleife.
Those cars sound really mean and are so loud but are very satisfying. Just watch and listen.
I don't know how those racers do it because I would literally crap myself inside of those cars that are going as fast as an airplane.
Porsche is known for their dedication in motorsports since they have won many championships since the 50s. And actually just last year, I met one of their terrific racing teams.
I absolutely love the whole motorsports scene. Aside from those fierce-looking racing Porsches, I say that they're actually above average in terms of reliability. They also have very strong resale value, especially the classic models.
A sad thing I remember, which was huge news back in 2013, was when Paul Walker and his friend Roger Rodas passed away in a tragic accident. in their Porsche Carrera.
That was absolutely shocking news when it broke, and it's so sad that happened. Rest easy, both Paul and Roger.
Rest in peace to both of those men. But that's pretty much a wrap on Porsche, and overall, I say it's a goated car brand going into the goated tier.
Moving right along, we have Ferrari to rank, and this damn company is a bunch of damn gatekeepers.
Ferrari doesn't just sell cars. They pick their customers, and that denies pretty much 99% of applicants trying to buy a Ferrari.
Ferrari decides who is worthy to buy one. Usually that means you already own several Ferraris and have a history with the brand.
If you're new but rich, they might say no. Meanwhile, someone who already owns 5 Ferraris gets first access.
So you could still be a billionaire like myself and still get denied from purchasing their cars. Also, they don't allow you to heavily modify and customize any of their vehicles because they say it would hurt their brand image, and they'll cut you off from future purchases.
A good example of this is what happened to the DJ Deadmau5 in 2014, who had his Ferrari wrapped with a Nyan cat design. He called it the Ferrari and even had a custom license plate and custom logo, which was a cat instead of the usual stallion.
Ferrari sent a cease and desist letter to him and argued that the Ferrari logos and leaping cat emblems constituted trademark infringement and damaged their brand.
Sheesh, what a bunch of losers. They basically forced him to remove the custom wrap and badges before selling the car. But something funny came out of this. Following the dispute, Lamborghini gifted him a Huracan, which he customized and named the Lamborghini Huracan.
This is why Lamborghini is the better company, even though the Nyan Cat Ferrari was cooler.
So yeah, Ferrari as a brand are lame, but the cars themselves are sights to see, especially the Ferrari F40, the Enzo, and the LaFerrari, which are some of my favorites.
One of my favorites is an older car, which is the Ferrari 250 GTO. This sold at an auction for about $50 million, and it became the world's most valuable car, until Mercedes beat it with their 1955 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe, which auctioned for $143 million.
That Mercedes is actually a masterpiece, but as a whole, Ferraris are honestly impractical for daily driving and are extremely expensive with maintenance and repairs. I'm gonna put them into the mid-tier since Ferrari is honestly just an exclusive glorified car club rather than a normal car company.
Next up is the better car company, which is Lamborghini. Now, my favorite era of Lamborghini was when I had just became president. The Lamborghini Gallardo, the Murcielago, Reventon, and the Sesto Elemento are all legendary cars of the early 2010s.
If we were talking Lambo, it would obviously have to be the Lamborghini Countach. This is seriously one of the most beautiful cars of the 80s.
Lambos are some of the most aggressive-looking cars out there. You can't go wrong with that Huracan, of course. Sadly, I can't fit inside of their cars, though.
If you drop 50 more pounds, then you might have a chance, lil bro.
Shut up, it's because I'm 6'3".
Yeah, whatever, but I really wonder what they were smoking when they made the design for the Lambo, because somehow it looks insane and amazing at the same time.
You know, there was a rumor back in 2012 that I purchased a black-on-black Aventador at a Houston Lamborghini dealership. I'll be the first one to say that I denied those rumors back then for publicity reasons, but 14 years later, I'm gonna come out and say it. I actually did buy a black-on-black Lamborghini Aventador, and it's badass!
I can't even imagine your cowboy ass driving a Lambo. I can only see you driving a tractor, bro.
This Lambo certainly ain't no tractor, partner. I almost crashed the whip a few times going 150 on the dash, but I still have it to this day. I keep it at my farm along with my Triumph TR4.
All right, I'm gonna put Lamborghini into the goated tier, and the last and final car brand to rank is Alfa Romeo.
I think Alfa Romeo is pretty underrated. They have cool cars like the Alfa Romeo 155 and the 8C, the 4C, and the Giulia.
They may look flashy, but in terms of reliability, these vehicles are widely regarded as some of the worst. Their build quality is so poor that after 7 to 8 years, or once they reach high six-figure mileage, they're essentially worn out.
So despite the flashy designs, the luxury label offers little real value. I say one model that stands out to me is that 67 Spider Duetto.
Yes! I love that one. This isn't just any classic convertible. It's an Italian-crafted, screaming engine, boat-tailed icon, and the very first Spider ever built.
Its long-nosed, short-tailed profile is instantly iconic. With curves so flawless, they went decades without needing a redesign, just only admiration and revival. This car didn't just turn heads. It defined a generation of Italian automotive artistry and set a design standard still studied in schools today.
I want it. I want this car so badly, partner.
I mean, we all have the money to buy it. It's just a matter of finding it and finding someone to sell one of those beauties.
All right, I've praised Alfa Romeo enough, But in reality, their cars, yes, have improved, but electronics and mechanical issues are still more common than German and Japanese brands. It's not ideal for worry-free daily driving, and because of that, I'm putting them into the mid-tier, and that wraps up the entire car brand's tier list.
Thank you again to JPG67 and King Jack's Gaming 420 for the video idea. Shout out to both of you.
Shout out to JPG and King Jax. I had a lot of fun going down memory lane with these cars.
Yep, shout out to King Jack's Gaming and JPG for the video idea, and let us know if you'd like to see a luxury car brand tier list next.
With that said, it's time for member shoutouts. Shout out to Evil MLG Doge 3620, William Randolph 4336, Joe V Gaming, Subject Zero Likes You More, Bradley Bowden, Dark Knight 777, Joey Yaman, Jeffy Oon 2812, Hyruth, Reese Moda 4028, Blake the Wombat Lavare Ada, Slippery Snake 227, Phoenix Gamer XX96, Zeno Eric, Amer Bernard 3257, Max Phoenix V1, and Dome Shot 529 for being our exceptional and remarkable channel members.
More shout-outs to, Mr. Excalibur 4320, Miranda Perillo, Wes Calloway 1, Silver Prime 152, Toey Boy 9488, Hunter Stearns 5594, EXL Sam, Lovely Bobsleigh, Randall Shannon 1973, Iceman 4229, Juice World Nation, Money Dog 398, and Forex 8948 for being our amazing and awesome channel partners.
Even more shout-outs to Corvus Crane 7145, Evil Rollo, Gaburkart 25, Clive Rossfield 1710, Fanatic Spectre 5336, Jacob Randall, Kirkham Gunther 8618, Holly Martinez 2074, Rebel Beat 4234, Brandon Flynn 6353, Alpha Diamond and Sonic X 78369 for being our honorable and respected channel members.
And finally, shoutouts to Chris Nairoos, Nostalgia Network, Hitman Fan 47, Gamer YT 918, Mevans 2001, Your Boy Hunter 389, Lamarian Harris Franklin, SRF 8788, Bear Dozer, Gabe Dudas 2201, Latura Coleman 6123, Stephen Platt 3840, Omnilude, Fabian Moans, and Wilson Films 50 for being our dedicated and loyal channel members. Thank you very much for watching and have a great and safe rest of your day.